Okay, this video we will talk about types of symmetry. Okay, types of symmetry. So what is type of symmetry? Okay, so you got a few types here. The first one will be x-axis symmetry. Okay, so meaning to say that you only on the x involved. Okay, you see you draw only on the x, either on the left or to the right. Okay, so y-axis. Okay, and lastly, the origin symmetry. So for this topic, you no need to sketch, okay, but you may need to identify what is actually about. Okay, so from there, you'll not only need to know what is the symmetrical respect to, either on the x, y, or the origin. At the same time, you may also need to know the function involved. The fx is an even function or an odd function. Okay, so look at the first one. Okay, if fx equal to negative fx, okay, so your fx is actually symmetrical with respect to x-axis. If you have fx equal to f with negative x, so it's symmetrical with respect to y-axis, then the fx is actually an even function. If your negative fx equal to f function of negative x, then your fx you can conclude as it is symmetrical with respect to origin. So that's the case. So fx is an odd function. Okay? Okay, so let me share with you how actually you apply on the question. Okay, so first step, okay, let's say that you're given the function involved, right? Okay, so first step, what you need to do, you need to have you need to solve f negative x, okay, by substituting your negative x into the existing function given. Okay, so second step, you will have negative the whole function fx. Okay, so this is how you're supposed to guide it back. I get it smaller. Okay, this is how you're supposed to get it done. So if your fx, okay, if your fx, you look at my area, okay, if your fx is the same as your step 2, that is negative fx, so you can conclude already. You can set fx is symmetrical with respect to x-axis. Okay, so that's your conclusion. Okay, can you follow? Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so if your fx equal to your step 1, okay, to your step 1, so your conclusion will be, okay, since fx is symmetrical, you're allowed to write w dot r dot t. Okay, it's actually the same as the with respect to. Okay, this is understood in maths. So fx is symmetrical with respect to y-axis. Okay, so since this is y-axis, so you can conclude fx is an even function. Okay, so far okay? Okay, so lastly, if your fx if your negative fx is the same as, means that your step 1 equal to step 2, okay, so you can make a conclusion already. So since your fx is symmetrical with respect to origin, yes, origin. Okay, so you can make a conclusion fx is an odd function. Okay, so how to remember? Very simple. Origin, so odd function. Okay, so this is overall the picture how you're supposed to conclude your questions. And your answers on the questions given.